If you searched this, you've probably already watched 5 videos that all recommend the same app, and most of them were sponsored. I'm not taking money from any of these companies, and I've actually used each one daily for at least a month on an iPad Pro and an iPad Air. Here's what I've learned. The truth is, there is no single best note-taking app in 2026. There's a best app for students taking math notes, a best app for lawyers annotating contracts, and a best app for messy thinkers who connect ideas. Today, I'll match you to the right one in 9 minutes. Before we start, here's my criteria so you can weigh my opinions. I judged each app on 6 things: handwriting feel and latency with the Apple Pencil, search across handwritten notes, export quality to PDF and other apps, sync reliability between iPad and iPhone, total price including subscriptions, and how long it took me to feel productive. I deliberately tested on both Wi-Fi and offline, and I imported a 200-page PDF textbook into each one to stress test annotation. If an app crashed or lost data even once, I noted it. Now let's get into the actual apps, starting with the most popular. Goodnotes 6 is what most people land on, and for good reason. The handwriting feel is excellent. The AI features like spell check for handwriting and math assistants actually work in 2026, and the document organization with folders and favorites is genuinely intuitive. Search across handwritten notes is fast and accurate, even with messy writing. The honest downside: Goodnotes moved to a subscription model that frustrated many longtime users, though a one-time purchase option still exists with fewer features. If you want a digital paper feel with very little learning curve, and you mostly write rather than type, this is probably your app. It's my pick for most students. Notability's superpower is audio recording, synced to your handwriting. You can tap any word you wrote during a lecture and jump to that exact moment in the recording. For students in lecture-heavy programs or anyone in long meetings, this single feature changes how you learn. Handwriting is smooth, the math conversion is solid, and the new AI summary features in 2026 are genuinely useful for review. The catch: Notability also pushed a subscription years ago, and while there's been backlash, the core experience is still excellent. If you record audio while taking notes more than once a week, Notability beats Goodnotes for you. Otherwise, it's a close tie. Here's the part most reviewers skip. Apple Notes in 2026 is shockingly capable. It now handles handwriting, math notes with live solutions, PDF markup, collaborative folders, and even handwritten search across iCloud. It's free, it's built in, it syncs perfectly across every Apple device, and there's no subscription anxiety. The limitations are real. Organization beyond folders and tags gets clunky. PDF annotation tools are basic compared to Goodnotes, and you can't customize paper templates. But for casual note-takers, journalers, and anyone who just wants notes to work without thinking, start here before you spend $1. Many people genuinely don't need anything else. These two aren't really handwriting apps. They're knowledge systems. Notion is a database disguised as a note app, perfect if you want to link projects, tasks, meeting notes, and references into one workspace. The iPad version finally feels native in 2026. Obsidian is the opposite philosophy: local files, plain markdown, and a graph of links between your ideas. Researchers, writers, and lifelong learners love it. Neither is great for sketching diagrams or scribbling math, so pair them with Apple Notes or Goodnotes if needed. If you type more than you write, and you reference old notes often, one of these will change your workflow. Nebo is the one app most lists skip, and it's genuinely impressive. It converts your handwriting to typed text in real time as you write, including diagrams, equations, and tables. If you think faster with a pencil but need typed output for documents or email, nothing else comes close. The interface is more rigid than Goodnotes. It's structured around documents, not free-form pages, and it can feel clinical. But for professionals who write meeting notes and immediately need a typed version, or students who outline essays by hand, Nebo saves real time. There's a free tier that lets you try it before committing. Here's my honest framework. If you mostly handwrite notes for school or meetings, get Goodnotes 6, or Notability if you record audio. If you want free and good enough, stay with Apple Notes and stop overthinking it. If you're building a second brain and link ideas constantly, choose Obsidian for privacy or Notion for collaboration. If you need handwritten input turned into typed output, Nebo wins. Most people end up using two apps, one for capture, one for organization, and that's totally fine. I've put a full comparison chart with current pricing in the description, so check that before you buy anything.